Hey, Maddies. Welcome back to a special boner episode for you guys. The comments, the DMs were just overflowing with people begging,
Yeah.
pleading, Nikki, Bree, please, we need a boner. We need you to talk about Rory. We need you to talk about Summer House. You guys, we're here. We work for you.
We
Now,
literally work for you guys.
how often we will work for you, that's undetermined because our children run our lives. So
I know.
happy to be here today for you. Happy to be recapping Summer House and last week's Rory. We'll do this as much as we can, as much as you guys like it. Let us know.
Totally. Yeah. As usual. Should I start with my period?
Please.
Just kidding.
Let's just put a bow on it. Do you want to?
I'm totally kidding. I don't like all of our viewers, our listeners drop. I'm just kidding. I
Okay.
was just trying to be silly. But on
To
that
follow our
note,
period journey, follow us on Instagram. Pre-post. Done.
just like DM me. I'm always happy to chat about it. I've made a lot of strides. Anyway, we are typically, you guys know, we recap Summer House on every Monday's episode. But like Nikki said, we got a lot of requests. With that being said, because this is like we watched the episode today and we're recording, I do normally like to be a little more prepared, even though it probably doesn't seem like I am prepared.
No,
When we record, I have like 6 pages of like notes usually. So this is like really off the cuff. If we forget something to discuss something crucial, so sorry guys. As usual, we're just
yeah, let
doing
us
our
know.
best. Yeah, let us know. We'll just get on the mic again. No, we'll just throw it in on Monday's episode or something like that. If like
Perfect.
yeah, you want to take. But anyway, before we hit record, well, before we started
Get
talking
into
on the
it.
episode, yeah, we were talking about books because Nikki
Oh,
said that she
yes.
listened to Jake Shane
Look
and
at me, already forgetting. I am Dory. Like, hello.
no, you are literally Dory. But Nikki was saying she listened to Jake Shane. He had his best friend Brett on the podcast, and she was giving book recommendations, and she recommended Lena Dunham's book. What's it called? Fame Star?
I'm not
Fame?
sure. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, Dory. And then also she recommended the book Strangers, which I've been seeing everywhere. So if anybody listening has read either of those two books, like which one should we start with?
I
Is it something that other people would be interested, like reading along with us, and we can make that like a boner episode, like kind of like a little,
know.
like a book recap
That's
boner
fun
episode?
because I also told Brie the reason the whole Lena Dunham of it all came up was because I saw Brie Myers rewatching Girls, so I started watching rewatching Girls, and I started season one, episode one. So
Have
now,
to.
and Lena Dunham has just been everywhere. So I think we're gonna the audio. What's it called when you listen?
Audible.
Audible. Yes, we're gonna
Yeah,
audible it.
yeah. Yeah, so let us guys know if that's something interesting to you, and maybe we'll get that on the books. Get it?
Yeah, that was a good one, Brie.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Okay,
bringing me to the attention that I needed to get something because
you're
then it was
welcome.
gotten.
I'm here for you.
Thank
Should we start with Summer House? Yeah, right?
Yes. Let's
Okay,
because
so
that's where the crux of the attention was like, can you guys recap Summer House? So of course,
yeah, yeah.
gladly.
But this episode was, I mean, every episode at this point is just like getting harder and harder to
I
watch.
know.
And I posted, guys, again, I'm so sorry. But that might have to be the title. I posted this on Threads. Like that should be a separate podcast.
And it's just Brie live threading.
It's just me like recapping for you guys everything I posted on Threads this week because I am hella active over there. Nikki, I feel like if you ever logged in to our Threads account, your brain would explode.
Like I would call for a wellness check for you.
Yeah, because you'd be
Commit
like, oh,
her.
you'd be like, how is she doing this all
Is this
day?
MySpace in 2009? Like what?
No,
The
it's like
status updates?
it's like yum. I really love a toasted bagel with butter.
You're lying.
Sometimes,
Brie.
yummy.
Wow.
I'm like
Okay.
kind of kidding, and I'm kind of not. Anyway,
That's okay.
So I
I'll
did
leave
say,
that to you in private.
yeah, thank you so much. I did say on Threads that Andy Cohen needs to have either like an editor and a producer or two editors on from Summer House because
Yes, that's a great
obviously we
call.
know that like they're re-editing the last couple episodes, and I feel like this episode it was like almost kind of obvious what they probably put back
Right.
in. But like I have so many questions for them. Like, were you guys questioning anything while you're
Yes.
watching the show play out while you're in the editing room floor? Were you like, this is kind of weird? Like, did you guys notice Amanda here? Like, I just need more from them.
I would like to know, my question is like when are these confessionals taped? Because
Yes.
there were some tidbits in the confessionals that I'm like, ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Was this taken, was this recorded when like suspicions were super high or like right after the summer? I'm talking specifically about Kyle, and we will
Kyle.
get there. Yeah.
I know, totally. Or did they record these as early as like a couple weeks ago, like right after the news dropped? Because Kyle,
Seems
his
pissed.
tone, yeah, he's pissed. He's pissed. Okay, so anyway, back to the episode. We basically start this episode right where we left off
Mhm.
with Wes and Sierra agreeing to be best friends.
Hand in hand with Jesse Solomon called. That was
I
eerie.
know he's been calling a lot in the last couple episodes, or just
Right.
like he's weirdly become like a narrator that we can trust.
Who would have ever seen it? And I'm like, I am worried about Jesse a little bit because he's like, yeah, I'm really excited to go to the beach. I'm really excited to get on the boat. I'm like, are you? Like, are you okay? Like a little worried about him.
I wonder if this like West and Amanda thing never happened, if we would even get so much of his confessionals because
Mm.
his takes, he's like calling as what he's seeing. It's kind of what we now know to be reality. And I wonder if like at the time they were just like glazing over that, but now they're like, oh no, he's like
No,
speaking truth before we
Jesse
all
might
know.
actually be the most key player in this whole thing because he is
I
so
know.
close to West and so close. He's so close to everybody.
I know. And everybody tells him everything, Carl.
Yeah, Carl. And we know Jesse likes to talk about it, so maybe he's the one who told Brianna Chicken Fry that they were hooking up.
Oh my God.
No,
I
he
don't know if
didn't.
he was at the Super Bowl.
No, they probably
Okay,
just
so
had
anyway.
eyes, like, and could see.
Yeah, they could see that something was going down. Okay, so Wes and Sierra, hand in hand, everybody's meeting them for the boat. And can I just say, this boat day actually did look like the best day ever?
Dead.
Like the perfect summer day. They were having fun, drinking, doing water activities on a boat. Then after that, they had like a cozy takeout meal. And then they went out to the club.
Yeah. Some of
It
them.
really,
KJ.
yeah, some of them. KJ was sleeping it off, but it really did look like just a gorgeous, like
Yep.
end of the summer, winding down. Summer should be fun.
And it's so crazy, like looking at the date. It's like August 23rd. And we're so far away from that date. I never want that date to come because that means that summer is almost over.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice that's when it
Yeah, we're
was.
at the end of the
Wow,
summer. Yeah.
that's so crazy. And also thinking back, now it's crazy that like we get the season of Summer House so far after it
Yeah.
films, which is how people feel about our podcast.
Very
They're
true.
getting our
But you know
Summer House
what,
recap.
Andy? We're doing something about it. So release the
Totally.
footage from the reunion,
Yeah.
please.
I think they were going to stick to the
Yeah.
script
Oh, yeah.
as the reunion goes and drop 3 parts, 111, spaced out. Because also they have to like put in the time slots, I think,
Mm,
for cable, like
right.
in advance.
Okay, but like cable can be understanding. Like a situation like this doesn't always happen. Like we
Yeah,
can
could
make some allowances for
that's
Scamanda.
true. Or let
Give
have
us the
Peacock.
footage. Let's go. We're ready for
I
it. Like
know.
I really, I believe totally that reality TV needs to do a shakeup because it's just
Yeah.
too much happening in real time right now.
Yeah.
We have too much access to these people in real time to care about what's happening months ago.
Yes, and we always go back to In the City, but I feel bad like for the cast of that show in a sense. And
Hmm.
like all the new people, maybe the new people will make it like worthwhile because they have
Hmm.
storyline. We don't know anything about their life, so if we like them, it'll make the
Right.
show different,
And I'm
you
sure
know?
they're going to go back and kind of re-edit, give us
Yeah.
maybe less of Kyle and Amanda to try and build up these new characters that we don't know yet.
Well, Lindsay was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy asked her, "Oh, well, over the summer, were you on to the
Hmm.
scent of like Wes and Amanda?" And she said like she wasn't really there that much.
Right.
If she was, maybe she would have picked it up. But she said on In the City filming that, she said her and Amanda got so close. They were like best friends on the show.
Wow. And she didn't suspect.
Had no idea.
Wow.
I know. So she like I feel like that there's just so many layers of
But it's
betrayal.
because the Summer House crew, and we say this always, they're such a unique group of friends that they really are so close. Like, it's not weird that Jesse is laying in a bed in between
Yeah.
Mia and Sierra because they are that close. They're real life friends and they just like kick it outside of the house.
Yep.
They kick it in the house. They're
Yep.
close. The guys are close with the girls. It's this weird group of really close friendships that, yeah, now looking back on what we know, we're like, holy shit, Kyle is bringing his his wife and her mistress a drink.
I
But like
know.
Kyle would have never suspected that, you know? Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Well, Lindsay also said that. She said it was almost too obvious to think that there was something really happening.
Right.
Because like you said, they're all like it I don't know, it just like wasn't weird for everybody to be that connected. But also now after the whole scandal, I almost feel like it has brought the rest of the cast even
Closer, yeah.
closer.
Oh,
Like everybody
100%.
seems always posting stuff supporting each other. Kyle and Carl just posted these like huge things about each other and like their love and
Really?
respect for each other. Yeah,
Why?
because the
From the
soft
episode? Because the episode is a little beefy.
yeah,
A little creepy.
exactly. And I feel like they all just seem like they've gotten even closer after all this, which sorry, this has nothing to do with the actual Summer House episode.
That's
We're
okay.
just Summer
That's why
House
we're
chat.
here.
But we always talk about like what is the Summer House cast going to look like if they keep the show? And I
Yeah.
actually feel like they could keep it as is and just remove West and Amanda.
They have to.
Because I assumed Kyle would not be coming back, but like bring him back. I'm sure he wants to be there. He's single now. The
Yeah.
Hamptons is his favorite place ever. He's going to be DJing at Surf Lodge or wherever every weekend. Like, yeah, sure, bring him to the Hamptons. The only problem that might rise for Kyle, though, is that he is on such a high right now in terms of like image. Like,
Hmm.
this is the first time in 10 years, probably, that he's like almost universally forgiven and like
Hmm.
people are
We're
like
like,
on his
okay,
side.
Kyle.
Yeah,
Go
people are
off,
on his
Kyle.
side for the first time ever. So I feel like personally, it would be a better decision for him to leave Summer House because then he's going to come back next summer. He's going to be drunk, white boy wasted,
Exactly.
sloppy, and then we're going to be like, "Oh, this is fucking
It's
Kyle." Now we
it's
remember.
it's a football player borderline wanting to retire.
Yes.
Leave on
Yeah.
your Super Bowl, leave on your win, don't come back for one more and fart it up.
Yes. Well, so while I do think that like he could come back because for TV, for his image and for him personally,
Hmm.
he probably should just bow out now on a high. Just like leave on a high.
Right. And Kyle is in the place of his life where, yeah, he should be having fun too, but he's at an age where, he should start slowing it down a little bit. I don't want to see Kyle come and hook up with these youngins and
Oh my
like
God. Yeah.
try to like
Gross.
hook up with these girls who are at his party and like watch him thotting
Ew.
and plotting. No,
It's
like
so true. Also, just to bring it back to the episode, because that's what we're here to do, it is funny that on the boat, I think Jesse was like, "Wow, Kyle, you're pretty redded for like 43."
aren't we all saying it?
I know, like he does look not that 43 is old, but like for somebody that's 43 and drinks and stays
Hmm.
out like 6 out of 7 nights out of the week, he does look pretty good. Okay, while they're on the boat, this was like
Hmm.
to me one of the crazier parts of the episode.
Yeah.
But Amanda FaceTimes Kyle. Kyle is so excited to hear from Amanda. She doesn't even like acknowledge him or say hi. She's just like, "Is Sierra
Where's
there?"
he? Yep.
And he was like, "Oh, it was like he was up so high and then he immediately dropped so low." And
It is
basically
sad.
Amanda just FaceTime to whine about
West's
not
post.
being there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So there's a group chat, and Wes writes in the group chat, "Best night of my life," and Amanda writes back, "Damn." They're talking about it, and Kyle's like, "Oh wow, so she was jealous." Like, oh, not Kyle clocking that Amanda is jealous of Wes. And we see in the episode that Amanda, just ignores Kyle's text. He'll
I
be like,
know.
landed, taking off, just finished a set. And like, yeah, it's annoying because she's annoyed at him. And I won't
She hates
forget,
him.
like, yeah, there's so much history here. And we were all Team Amanda before we found this out. And yeah, Kyle's a shithead to her. Totally.
Yeah.
And she's resentful towards him. And they are at the end of their marriage. Like, we do have to remember that too. Kyle isn't the hero here. We're all just feeling bad for him. And it is sad. It seems like they're working on things. They go to couples therapy. They're trying. And he's a helpless romantic, like he said.
A helpless romantic. That was so funny. Wait, I have so much to say to what you just said. Let me start back with the best night ever West thing, because now looking into the future, that we know that Amanda made that Instagram post in February, best day ever, WW, as in Wes Wilson said that. Like, knowing that she was literally so butthurt about him
Wait,
saying
we
that
didn't
in the
know
group
that
chat.
though. You're
We
just
didn't
putting
know
that
that at the
together?
time.
Who's putting that together?
Yes.
You right now?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are putting that together.
Did we as an audience know best day ever before this?
You're
That
saying
was
on
like
the episode?
yeah, I'm saying like when she posted best day ever in when did she post that?
That
February?
was like the blizzard in February. No, we were just like, oh, that's so cute. Like she's out with West and his friends, like happy for her.
Right.
And it
So
was WW. Wes Wilson said, best day ever. That was the caption of the
so she's
post.
like, yeah, this is your best day ever. Being with me.
Yep, holding on to that one moment from summer,
This
literally
girl
months
ain't
later,
right. This girl ain't
that you
right.
make that no, like something's wrong, you guys. Like I just be and even from hearing some of the leaked audio, I like
Yeah.
stopped listening to it because I was getting pissed off. Amanda is so out of touch with reality. Like I actually feel like
She's not with
something's
us.
wrong.
Yeah.
She's no longer with us. Yeah. She's with Jim Carrey. I don't know where she went, but she's not here anymore.
Facts.
Okay. Okay, back to what you were saying. When we get to the text messages, when Kyle's saying in his confessional, like showing all the proof that like she doesn't answer him, I feel like that's what Kyle's been trying to tell the audience like all summer. Like, no, you guys don't understand. Like, she actually ignores me.
She
Like,
hates me.
she hates me. She doesn't care about me. We're like, okay, yeah, whatever, Kyle. Like, you ignore her too. But then to see that, like, no, she literally can't even respond to him.
Yeah, like your husband is telling you he's getting on an airplane in the
Yeah.
sky. He's taking off
Yeah.
and you don't say like love you, safe flight. That's crazy.
It is crazy. And I don't know if I said this on Monday's episode, but somebody posted a theory. Like, this is not even a rumor. This is just what somebody thinks might have happened, because somebody thinks that maybe something happened between Amanda and West on Summer House the week before she didn't show up for that weekend. And maybe that's why she didn't come, because, like, it just would have been too obvious that something happened there.
I don't believe that. I believe that at this point in time that we're watching her, she has a crush on West.
Yeah,
He has like a crush on her. They're just flirty. It's the
totally.
same type of flirt that Ciara and Jesse had. And now
Yes,
Amanda is taking it like her feelings
too
are
far.
evolving. Yes. And I think that her and Kyle are trying to work it out, even though they're really not. Like they know that
Yeah.
they're reaching their end, so they're just trying, let's do couples counseling one more time.
Yeah. And the couples counseling, when Amanda's kind of reciting in her confessional, like to the audience, everything that she told the therapist about the beginning of the
Yeah.
relationship, she's like, oh, like I was kind of like a side piece, and then I like made him my boyfriend, and then he cheated on me, and then we broke up, and then he cheated on me again, then we got engaged, and then we were fighting. Like, she's like saying that to us, like, don't you guys hear how crazy that is? And for me, I was like, Amanda, we know, girl. We've
Yeah,
been
like
telling you for 10 years.
and it's like, we all know Paige, your best friend,
Yeah.
was trying to tell you this before you got married.
Really told you it's okay to not get married. She was like
Yeah.
saying it for the first time out loud. Like, it was the first time she realized how messy and unstable her relationship has always been. She was just like, isn't that crazy? And we're like, no, we fucking know.
I was also listening to Not Skinny, and she was kept saying a woman scolded, and I think she meant to say a woman scorned. And I feel like that's Like she said it multiple times. But I feel like that's what Amanda is coming off as. She's a
Yes.
scorned woman. She's like, and again, up until this point, she was. If she would have
Yeah.
said this 2 months
Yep.
ago, we would have been like, yeah, Amanda,
Yep.
leave his ass. And
I
now we're
know.
all just like, no, ho. Like,
Yeah. You should
because
have known.
she feels like she didn't do anything wrong because Kyle
I
was
know.
so bad. They're not together. So what? She's not
You're
doing
right.
anything wrong.
I know, but that's
Still
what I'm
missing the
saying. So,
fact that she's taking a big, fat, massive, hot, steaming dump on Ciara, her best friend, who
yeah,
she
she's missing the biggest point.
again is fucking gassing up.
But now, like looking at it, it's like, is she even gassing up Sierra, or is
In the
she's just like trying to keep this train moving? You
No, in
know?
the previews for next season, next episode, she was like gassing her up to Mia, saying like she deserves so much
Yeah.
more. But yeah, we're like just jumping ahead this episode when she talks to West about his reunification with Sierra, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm so happy. It's as happy as Jesse was to like catch the sun. Like it's like I said before, it's where's the happiness here?"
She was literally like disassociating, like when she said that. She's like,
Yeah.
"Yay, I'm so happy." And she's just like, "There's no alcohol here." I feel like in her mind, she's like, "There's no alcohol, there's no alcohol. Like, how am I going to get through this opening without alcohol?" Like, she just looked lost.
I mean, didn't they all though?
Didn't they all? Speaking of soft bar, Carl, the fact that he keeps bringing up the investments in front of
I wanted
Kyle,
to say, what do you think about that?
to me, I think it's so funny because it's like so kind of just like petty and almost not like Carl. But for Kyle, I could see how that's so annoying. I'd be like, dude, we already talked about this like 5 times. And then when we see that, like, again, Jesse, little gossiper, tells Kyle, like, oh, when you didn't invest, Carl, like, wrote you an email and deleted it. Like, Carl needs to man up. It's like Alex and Alex. If
Okay,
you have something to
true,
say, just say it. Just say it.
true. But you know, I ride for Carl, so I will say for Carl, it's like, should he just not thank the people who deserve to be thanked and just be quiet because Carl didn't invest? Like he was saying thank you to everybody who did invest. Like there are many of you here who didn't, but one Kyle Cook did not.
He's like, period, financially. I mean, just to make sure we all know, financially
Okay,
invest. It's
fine.
like,
But it's
okay,
like,
Carl, we get it.
fine. I do think like Kyle, you couldn't have thrown him like a freaking couple grand.
Give him the Cartier watch.
But then you can't be butthurt that he's not selling Loverboy
No,
non-alc
that,
in his
see,
bar.
that's when Kyle loses his story arc because it's like, okay, we're rooting for you. And then you, as soon as you get to the bar, which is like the biggest moment for Carl, you just look on the menu and you're like, wait, where's the lover boy? First of all, it's a soft opening. Maybe it'll be there down the road. Like, chill
Yeah.
the fuck out. Like, you don't need to make this about you right now. It's just so not important. Why do you
Yeah.
even really care? If
And
they
it's
bought it, they
also
bought it.
right. It's Carl's prerogative whether or not he wants to have Loverboy in his bar. It's not his company. He doesn't have to have Loverboy. Maybe it doesn't
Yeah,
align with him. He doesn't have to. Should
I
he?
know.
Yeah, probably, but he doesn't have to.
And also, it seems like Carl's soft bar is like very curated and bougie, and like we're gonna serve canned,
Right.
non-alcoholic
Although Lindsay was
cocktails.
drinking a can.
Oh, what was she drinking?
I don't know.
She
It was in a
probably
can
brought her
though.
own. She
She
probably
sounded pretty
BYOB'd.
buzzed. She
Yeah,
sounded
she for sure brought her own drink there. She probably had a flask. She was tipsy.
totally. Yep. You know they all pre-gamed.
Because you brought up Lindsay, I have to talk about Lindsay and Carl's
Please.
mom.
Please.
Because,
Again, jumping all around, but you guys, if you watched, you're
guys,
with us.
yeah, you're
It's
with
the
us.
only logical steps.
I know. We hear names, we
Yeah.
associate. The interaction between Lindsay and Carl's mom, and when Lindsay was saying, like, oh, the last time I talked to her, she sent me like a really weird text. And then they showed the text. It was like, hey, Lindsay, I'm so
So
happy for
nice.
you. Wish you all the best. Like, nothing
Yeah.
but love for you. I'm like, what was the weird text that she texted you?
She is. There's okay. So many things to say about Lindsay this episode. We'll start with Lindsay and Carl's mom because that's what you're talking about. Even though I
Yeah.
want to jump everywhere. Okay, so nasty.
Carl's mom comes walking over. She won't even lift her head up to look her in the face, not even the eye. She won't even look at her.
Play the game. Just play the game. You have to see this woman one more time in your life. Just, she's asking you how your daughter is. Just say she's doing great. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah. I also feel like Lindsay, now as a mom, you don't have like 1 ounce of
Right.
empathy for Carl's mom, that like that's her son. Like obviously she's gonna
Exactly.
choose him, protect him. Like, she's hearing Carl's side of the story. What do you want from her? She's coming over, she's breaking the ice, she's saying hi, like you said, she's asking about your daughter. She's trying to like be silly and joke with you, and Lindsay was so dismissive, and then she was just like, okay, have a nice time.
Her face was
Yeah.
disgusting the whole
Yeah, her
time. It was
face, yeah, it was
so,
bad.
so nasty.
Also,
God,
the irony of Carl's mom and Lindsay having the exact same haircut was not
so
lost on
freaking
me.
funny. So
So funny.
funny.
I wonder if that
Well,
just like pissed her off even more.
I'm sure it did. But like, it's also so sad that we see that the whole origin for Carl opening Soft Bar is his brother's
I know.
passing. And we know Carl before his brother's passing. We know him during his brother's passing and afterwards. And you can't look, this mom lost her son. And now her
Yeah.
other son is doing something so big in his life to honor his brother. You can't just go look at this mom in the face and be like, wow, I'm sure this is a happy moment for you, but it's also, I'm sure your other son is in the back of your mind too.
Yeah.
It's just so rude. Just like
Or even say
no,
like, you must feel so proud of Carl. He's come such a long way.
or just be decent when she's talking to you.
Yeah. That was crazy. Andy like did a poll on Watch What Happens Live. Like, I don't remember the question, but it was like, oh, is Lindsay
A
too
bitch.
hard on Carl? Yeah, basically. And the audience voted like, yeah. And she just like, she's like, well, okay, I don't care.
But you do. But you do. Again,
I feel like anything that has to do with Carl is so triggering for her that she just like shuts down or shuts it down instead of even like she just has this armor on that like, oh, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, like, oh my god, she was like mean to me, like almost like carrying the victim energy of her relationship with Carl, because if she like comes on the other side, then Carl like won't be the bad guy anymore.
but Carl's
Like
not
it'll
the
put
bad
them on
guy.
this.
And he's proving it time and time again. She comes into his
I know.
bar like a little wench, gives him this gift bag with this little tiny bear in it, talking about things are soft. He needs a soft hug. Part of me was like, is this like a dick joke? Like, she just kept saying like soft and hard. I'm like, is there also another layer of like, because they weren't having
Oh.
sex,
No, I think it's because he said to her, "Can you
a
be
harder
soft?"
hug?
And now his whole image is like soft bar. So it's almost like, "Oh, okay, so you made fun of me for this, and now that's your whole identity. You want a soft hug so bad. Here's your little soft bear."
Okay, but she thought she was really doing something with that. And he was like, Lindsay, thank you so much. That is the kindest gesture that you could. That is so sweet. I really genuinely appreciate that. And she like was like trying to be a bitch, and he genuinely appreciated it.
He was like, "Well, he was so happy she came, and then to think of him enough to bring a petty gift is a win.
And you know
Like she
what?
cares."
That's a relic now. That's like in the
Yes.
clubhouse, how that bunny
Yes.
is there. It's the same thing. The bear, people are
You're
gonna go
so
and see the
right.
bear.
Yep. Or it's going to be at BravoCon. That bear's going on tour.
Totally. Yep.
I love the bear. But even Lindsay, when she was walking to the bar, she's like, oh, wait, where are we? Like, what neighborhood
Yeah.
are we in? We came all the way down here for a $25 juice.
His fruit drink. Yeah.
No one made you come here. I love how during the whole thing, Bailey was like hyping up Carl, but it was so genuine. She was like, oh my God, this is even like better than Aperol Spritz. She's like, oh, did you try this one? It's so delicious. Like, she was
No,
being
she was
sincere.
being so cute. West goes, does this have any benefits in it? Because that is like a thing that he
Yeah.
has, like the benefits, like maybe
The
sometimes they
mushroom.
do. Yeah. And she was like, not besides being delish. I'm like, I fucking love you.
I love her so much.
Angel.
She also was on Watch What Happens Live, and she is so gorgeous and
No,
just like,
literally the angel and the devil on like
yeah,
Andy's shoulder. On
we need
Carl's
to make that a
shoulder.
meme. Yeah, on everyone's shoulder. Yeah.
We still love you, Lindsay, even though you hate
Yeah.
us, but we do.
Well, we're just afraid of you. Um,
I'm
my
not,
girl,
bitch.
Becca Berger from Rhode Island, posted that on Watch What Happens Live, Bailey was really reminding her of like a young Erica Jane. And you know
Oh,
what? Like aesthetically, I could see it. Erica Jane is way like more intense,
Yeah.
but the way Bailey was speaking and like her mannerisms, I was like, oh my God, it is kind of giving Erica Jane a little bit. The
The
angel
nice,
version of Erica.
yeah.
Yeah.
The fluffy, like cotton ball version, cotton
Yeah.
candy.
Yes, totally. We got so much in the city this episode, which I think is
Yeah.
still just like
Mm-hmm.
transitioning to the show. So in this soft bar launch, we got
Mm-hmm.
cameos from Andrea and his wife,
Mm-hmm.
Lexi, who we know is in the city. We got Luke, which you
Luke,
know.
yep. Is he on the city?
No, which is so bizarre.
Hmm. He's
I
busy
wonder if
running
maybe,
for mayor.
yeah,
He's running for council. But you know what, though? I do just want to bring it back to Luke running for council real quick. I believe in Minnesota, yeah. Yeah.
I guess so.
You know what, though? Like, it's like, we're all shitting on him, but like, he doesn't like what he's seeing, and he is
Yeah,
going to step his pussy up and do something about it.
sure, go for it.
Respect. Oh, I mean, I don't think Luke is going to win anything, but like, go out there. If you're not happy with
Yeah,
what you're seeing,
yeah,
shake it,
you
girl.
never know. Also, we got a cameo from Danielle, which,
Mm.
whatever.
Well, we find out that there's beef between her and Lindsay, so that should be interesting leading into the city because Danielle is on in the city.
She is. And you know what? I'm actually not surprised that Lindsay is or was at the time mad at Danielle from her
Of
confessionals
course.
because Danielle was being very like unsupportive and like kind
Judgy.
of nasty about their relationship, even if what she was saying was true. Just support your friend if you want to be her friend. It was just weird.
Well, especially because you guys just came off of a fight. You're
I know.
just coming back into Lindsay's life. Yeah, you don't really get an opinion on what she's doing. You just silently support.
Yeah. I don't know. It was weird. Also, I can't believe we've gone this long without talking about Sabrina Bell.
I know. Go ahead. I'll give you the floor. Brie is single-handedly starting the Sabrina Bell fan club.
Guys, as you know, right to change our mind. I think we even said last episode, I'll probably
Don't say
come here next
our.
episode.
Don't say our mind. It's your
Okay,
mind.
so here's why just flipped on Sabrina Bell. It took was that one scene of Sabrina with Ben talking to KJ and saying like, "Come on, Ben, like just tell him what you said. That basically like you want to bring me home to meet your parents. You're flying me there. You told your mom the next time you bring a girl home that it's gonna be the love of your life, which is obviously me. So just like tell KJ what you said." And then when she goes, "Oh, I love this part. Tell him,"
Tell
and
him, tell him, tell him.
Ben's face is like,
But it's also
that made me love
so
her.
annoying because Ben is definitely this different person with her in
Yes.
private. And then when she's not, she's the same Sabrina Bell in private and in public. She's like, tell him, Ben, tell him. And he's like, "Oh, well, you weren't supposed to say that. You weren't supposed to like leak my DMs to the public."
No, it was literally in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days when Kate Hudson is like trying to actively lose Matthew McConaughey. And she's like doing everything. She's like, come on, yeah, tell him, tell him. Like that was Sabrina Bell. But Ben like actually loves it. He was like, okay. Like, I think he likes her crazy behind closed doors. And like you said, she's not going to change. So I actually appreciate that. She's just like, okay, Ben, I'm going to fucking expose your ass too. I'm going to mention it all. Why didn't you tell everybody what you say about me when we're in bed? Like, yeah, go for it. Put it all out there.
Poor KJ's face was just like, God damn. Like, okay. Like,
It was so
wow. He was
funny.
like looking at Sabrina, looking at Ben, like, what?
And
What?
Ben, and she's just like, literally dressed like a pirate with her
Because
freaking like,
what else can you say, Ben? Benjamin, you said that. You done said
yeah,
it.
yeah. She's like, I will keep bringing it up until you tell the truth.
But
Also,
it's
I low
so
key,
weird though. I'm sorry, just I don't want to leave Sabrina
no,
yet.
keep going.
She is FaceTiming with Sierra
I
in
know.
bed post getting back together with West.
Yeah.
She's texting Jesse to come and hang on the double date. He's like, yeah, because I apparently talked to Sabrina now. Like, and that to me, respect. Because me,
Yeah.
I would never.
I would never. No, she's clingy. Like she would be best friends with
This is
Sheena
her.
Shea.
She is Sheena Shea, and she would be best friends with Rosie Woods too.
Yes. Oh my God, the three of them together would really.
They're
I
the
wouldn't
three
want to see
best
that on
friends.
TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, three best friends. So true. But even I feel like she asked West and Sierra on a double date because, like we said, she's a witch. I feel like she
Got it.
knows
Hmm.
there's something nefarious going on. So she's like, I need to keep this relationship tight. before this little wench over here gets in between it.
We have to hear from her. She knows.
She clocks something for sure.
Yeah.
She knows. Definitely. She can sense a vibe.
I agree.
Got to hear from Sabrina. Yeah, that's all I have to say about her. She's growing on her crazy ass is growing on me, and I'm not mad about it. Oh, one more thing that I did want to say was that we got a scene of Ciara and Amanda like strolling through the city, kind of like debriefing when she wasn't there. First of all, Amanda didn't even ask about like the West conversation because she probably already knew everything from West. Like I'm sure texting her like the play by play. But Sarah's like, yeah, you missed like a really good weekend. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you missed two big weekends so far in Summer House when Lindsay got engaged and when me and Wes reconciles. And Amanda literally says back, yeah, sometimes I need to stay back just so that like big things can happen. Like she basically said like, oh well that happened like because I wasn't there. Like I gave you the floor. You're so welcome.
No.
Yeah.
No, she was just like,
But like
come on.
now,
Of course.
yes, like knowing though, but even in that moment, like you know that she's in love with West. Like when Jesse tells Amanda that West and Ciara are going on a double date after the sophomore event, her face,
Yeah.
like she was gonna barf. She was like, "What? What?" So like, no, that's like more serious than friends. And then her intention shifts from like being worried about Ciara to now she's worried about West. She's like, West needs to be careful. Like he really
Yeah,
needs
what
to
was
watch
that?
himself. Because I think she's saying like
On how
Wes is
we're gonna
taking it
see him?
no, or like Wes is taking it too far with Ciara because now Ciara is going to want to get back together.
But also, West looked like he wanted anything else besides go on that double date.
Yeah, he didn't want to go. No way.
No. But also,
Because
then be a big boy and say no.
but that's the problem is like I feel like he reconciled with Ciara. He's literally like so huggy and affectionate with her the whole rest of the episode. But then now I feel like he's
10-minute
like,
hugs.
okay. I feel like now he's like, oh, okay, so like I got her back, everything's good, and like I'm actually done. Like I don't need to keep
I hate him.
engaging with Ciara. I'm interested to see how the rest of the summer goes between West and Ciara. Like, are they going to keep being like
I think
a little handsy?
they are.
God, it's going to be hard to watch. Oof, man. Okay, anything else for Summer House or anything Summer House World?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
We did see West's nudes. We did, you guys.
yeah. I'd rather not.
Came across our desk. Just that.
Rather not talk about those. Yeah, that's it. We saw them. If you know, you know.
Yep.
Not much going on there. Should we just like do a quick Rory?
Let's. What do you? I know that you, as our Rhode Island correspondent and Rory Stan, what what'd you see this episode that really stuck out to you? Remind me,
Well,
because I know that we. Oh, what I wanted to tell you, my shocking news for you that I said you would find surprising, is
oh,
I'm coming around to Joellen. I'm Team
thank you.
Joellen.
Thank you. Look at us coming around to these ladies.
Right to change your
Yes.
mind because
How
she's
could you
also
not be Team Joellen?
not being a bitch. This is a man who tried to ruin her career. I
Yeah.
don't think that she's trying to get Rula at all. She's not
No.
after her. She's like, girl, I am here to have your back and take this bastard down. Like, he
Hmm.
is a lying, cheating sack of shit, and I will help you take him down.
No, she literally said, if you need more proof, I'll get you more proof. Like,
And
that's a good friend.
no, and so genuinely too. The way she was looking at her, really, she was like, if you tell me right now that you want to know if he's cheating on you, I will get you the proof.
And she even says after Rulla, sorry, now we're at the end of the episode, but she even says, again, sorry, like, no notes. This is what
But the most
happens, you
important
guys.
part,
It's fine. Even she says at the end when Rulla and Brian leave, she was like, no, because Brian's too much of a pussy to break up with Rulla, and he
exactly.
wants
Yep.
Rulla to dump him. Like, clock it, Joellen. Spot on. So true. And I was
And
talking to
she
my friend Megan
can't
about this.
because he
Like,
knows that she can't because of her family values. She doesn't want a divorce again.
okay, is that what you think it is? Because I was talking to my friend, we're like, why is she staying? Because she's financially free. Like,
Does
she
she have
has money.
children with him?
Yeah, I think they have two kids together.
Okay.
I don't know if he has any other kids, but I think they have two kids together. She's financially stable on her own. Like, yes, she was divorced before, and judging from what we know of like her friends, like they want her to stay with him, but like, is that enough? Like,
So just the
I'm
pride of.
I feel like there's something really dark. There's something really dark going on because he just seems like like he has this control and this
Mm,
power over Rulla that she just is kind of like, yes, master, like as you wish, whatever you say. And like even they were on Watch What Happens Live, and like he was there in the crowd, in the stands. And you would think like, oh wow, like that's kind of brave of him to like go on Watch What Happens Live. He must really be trying. But I took it as like he was there to make sure
mm,
that Rilla only
stayed in
said,
line.
stayed in line, stuck to the script, only said what like he told her she was allowed to say. And I feel like that's why he's even on the show because he's there, he's with her so that he can make sure like she's saying, like she's not saying anything that he doesn't approve of. It just
Well,
seems like something dark is going on.
you can see that he's like trying to like get her to shut up multiple
Yeah.
times on camera. Like, I'm not doing this on camera. Get in the car. Get in the car. But I
Yeah.
was thinking, like, why wouldn't Jennifer Aiden leave Bill Aiden? Because it's kind of similar. He cheated on her. I feel like they kind of have similar family values there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why wouldn't she?
Because the
It's
money.
like, okay, so you're saying that's the difference between Rula.
That's the difference. Rilla has her own money. She's not staying with him for financial reasons. Like she has her own career.
She's got
She
to know
makes
though.
good
Some,
money.
yeah, I don't know. What is? I
And
don't
I
know.
so I feel like the
What
my
does he
read
do?
on he's a podiatrist. He's a freaking
Oh,
foot
right,
doctor.
right, okay.
The only one. My read on the whole mistress situation is that he had an affair with her for a long time.
Mhm.
Said, I'm going to leave my wife for you. I'm going to leave my family. Was very hot and heavy with this girl. At some point, it seems like he did like kind of try to break off that relationship. And now that they're filming, just because we know from other social media stuff, the mistress like wants to be known. She's like
Oh
very
yeah.
active.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like he burned her, and now anytime they're filming or they're together, like she is trying to worm her way in there. So I think when Brian got the phone call about his mom or
Yeah,
whatever going to the
what?
hospital,
What's your vibe on that? That's
I
fake.
think I think it was the mistress saying like, if you don't fucking come here right now, I'm gonna show up at Polo. I know where you are. I'm gonna show up at that bar. I'm gonna fucking blow it up on TV. And he was like, okay, yep, we're coming right away. That's why he like grabbed Rilla out of there.
And
He
Rolla
probably
knows
dropped her
too,
up. And Rulla
kind of.
knows too. I think she knows. And I feel like Brian dropped her off at home. He went to deal with the mistress, calm her down, which is why she was taking pictures like in his car.
Yeah.
And Brian is an idiot. Maybe they are still like hooking up and he's stringing her along. Like he likes that kind of
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know. But then I feel like he like calmed her down. They go back to Polo. And now he's like, yeah, no, like my mom was like in the hospital. Everything's fine though. Don't worry about it.
It's so even he's so squirrely, like when he talks. Like,
He even said on camera in this episode, like, oh, regardless of what I said to the mistress in the past, I'm obviously staying with my wife. If I was going to leave her, I would have left her. So I do feel like you said, like, Rilla knows. And
mhm.
that's why she's kind of saying, like, Joellen, like, stop engaging with her because
No, but
she
they can't
wants to
just
be,
say it.
yep, it would be more respectable. Everybody would drop it if Rilla was like, listen, I know about the
Yes.
mistress. I know there's shit still going on.
We're
He's
dealing
trying to
with
break
it.
it off. We're dealing with it. She's fucking crazy. He's crazy too, but I'm still staying with him. He's having a hard time ending it with her. So the more Joellen that you engage with her, the more it keeps her in our life. So can you please just do me a favor and stop talking to her? Because like that's what she wants. Like
Hmm.
Joellen is taking the bait in the sense. Joellen's like, yeah, I know she's crazy because she's letting me look through her phone. And it's like, yeah,
Right.
because the mistress wants to be in the mix. She wants to be out there. So Joellen's taking the bait, but she thinks
She's
she's doing it to
helping.
help Rilla,
Yeah.
but she doesn't
And
realize.
not only help Rula, but she wants to take down Brian.
Yes, exactly.
That's what she cares most about.
But it's really propping up the mistress. Not
Hmm.
that I'm out here defending mistresses. I'm just
No, I
saying what I
agree.
think is like happening, you know?
Hmm.
Brian is a POS, really should leave him, but I just think like the mistress also is very fame hungry and wants to like really
What do you know
come
about
on
the
the show,
mistress?
take them down.
Any?
I just No, no
any
tea, just that she
transparency.
wants to be famous. She wants to be on the show. She's putting stuff out there online all the time. Like,
Who is she? Just a random?
yeah, just a random. Just
Is
like
she
a,
from your neck of the
yeah.
woods?
Yeah, she's just a Rhode Islander. Is she a Cranston? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Or is she in Lincoln?
Oh, she might be a Lincoln. But yeah, I just feel like there's so much more that's unsaid with the whole situation. And they're still like not saying it unless they're saving it for the reunion,
Right.
you know?
Interesting. Yeah, definitely. I feel like she is, yeah, something's weird is happening.
So what made you flip on Joellen?
Just the fact that I feel like she is actually being genuine. Like, the reason why I didn't like her was because I felt like she was mean and ill and like had ill intent to be mean to Rulla and like kind of embarrass this girl. And I don't feel like that's what she's doing. I feel like she is trying to bring to light something that she knows is true. However, if Rulla doesn't want to hear it, you do have to just leave it. It
Yeah.
can't be the whole season of you trying to fight this battle that nobody else is involved in.
It's also probably hard to like not engage in such juicy gossip.
Oh
Do you know what
yeah.
I mean? It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, you want to show me your phone with my friend's husband? I'll fucking look at like what? That's insane. Like
We're stay-at-home
that's
moms.
crazy.
We know there's not a whole lot going on for us. Like if somebody's gonna let me scroll through their phone and they're having
Hand
an
it over,
affair,
baby.
you got a bench around here?
Sat. Hand
Actually.
her over. Also, I just want to express again my love for Alicia. Everything out of her mouth, even when they're on the van going to the polo match, and she's just like, "I love horses," and her husband's like, just like in general, she's like, "Yeah, I love horses." Like,
I love horses. I love lamb. I like turtles.
she's just so funny, and every time she meets somebody new, she's like, "Did I know your uncle? Was your uncle my neighbor?"
Always, always. Yep.
Like she's just like that
Wait, your
girl. That's
grandfather.
so run.
He was my neighbor, right? I knew him. A great man, lovely man. Sorry for your loss.
And she, and she loves everybody. Like she said, maybe that's what her and Rilla have in common. They're very forgiving. Like even at the end, she's like, "Brian, I like you. I think you're a good guy. I want it to work out." What are you saying, Alicia? No, we don't like him.
And that's why she's in the relationship that she's in. Like this guy, she
Yes.
still likes him, even though he's being a
I
dick.
But I don't get her dynamic either with her boyfriend because we haven't seen much from him, but what we have seen, he just seems like such a normal guy that I'm like, what? What is the deal here?
You guys
What's
have a child together.
Yeah, I'm so confused. What are we not unless he's I don't know. I need more.
Yeah.
Alicia, like on her own, like gives me enough just like speaking because she's so funny. But I do have questions about her relationship. Maybe we'll get more as the season goes on. But he just seems like I don't know, kind of a regular guy.
Right.
Also, every time Kelsey shows up with William or Bill, but then in her confessional she talks about her boyfriend, I get
And now she
so
wants to leave
confused.
him though?
I know, but I'm just like, wait, okay. So you do have two boyfriends. So when you say boyfriend, I need you to be more specific because like you're here with Bill and then you say, yeah, my boyfriend, whenever
I feel
I'm like, wait,
Yeah. I feel like when she says my boyfriend,
confusing.
she's talking about Caprio and
Yeah,
she
yeah,
so badly wants to leave him.
so badly.
She literally is saying it.
But like I said, she's a businesswoman. So she knows the platform she has. Her exit plan to make money is going to be influencing and her doing hair. So she has Ashley, the biggest influencer in Rhode Island for sure, on the show over to now give her a haircut so she can promote her hair. Like Kelsey's fucking smart. Like she's setting it up, she's putting it into action, and I'm proud of her. Guys, she has had to hustle before, okay? She lived at her
She'll do it
parents
again.
and she was a waitress. Like, that is a hard life for a 19-year-old girl. Don't forget.
No, and then she found herself a rich man. Like she hustled her way right in there. As you should, ladies.
That's the real hustle, was getting Caprio. But it's just so funny that she's just like, yeah, guys, I've hustled before. Like, she just said it so earnestly. No, you guys don't know. I was a server, okay? Like,
I
oh
lived at my parents'
no.
house. They got a sushi boat every Friday, and they made my bed. My dad would make me give him the last tuna roll, but like, ugh,
It was hard. We were middle class. You guys don't know how hard that was for me. A girl that wants to be
Don't
loaded.
know how it is.
I was not meant to be middle class. You cannot make me hate
I'm
her.
not meant to live an uncomfortable life. That is her.
True. But you know what? She's not, and she owns it, and I love it for her.
Okay, I need to know why her and Rosie can't just get along. You girls
That
are the same age. Like you
I
could do
know.
it. You could find the middle ground. It's because Rosie is a golden retriever and Kelsey is just a black cat. Like they are
So
so
true.
opposite, but they're so similar at the same time. I feel like if Kelsey just gave Rosie a bit of grace and just realize, like we always do, you
Yep.
might not, they're annoying, but that's
Yeah.
them. They're not putting
But
it
that's
on.
them.
Like you have to just accept people for who they are. And when you do, they'll be better.
I think season 2 is going to be Rosie's season. I think that like the cast is going to come around on her. She likes to start shit, but she's here to play. She's not going to back down from any confrontation. She's not afraid to talk to
No,
anybody. She's not afraid for anybody to question or approach her with anything. So you have to at least respect like
she's
the
not afraid
attitude,
of
you know?
Liz. And when she had
Yeah.
her throwdown with Alicia the last episode, she shed some tears, but that's to be expected. You're getting screamed at. She's held her ground pretty well, I feel.
Totally. And she won Alicia back in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like Rosie
Talk about Dory.
is maybe so true. Rosie might be a gossip, but they all are. And like that is
Mhm.
literally Rhode Island, hello. But like I feel like at the end of the day, like Rosie's pretty harmless. She's not gonna try to like take down your family. She's just gonna like bring the rumors up on camera, which is her job,
Right.
you
They just
know? So I
don't know
think,
each other yet. There's so much history with the other ladies
yeah.
that Ashley and her are so new, but I could see her and Joellen dishing it.
Wow, 100%. And you just remind me of Ashley does need to get in the mix here a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like she is like kind of floundering a little bit. Like she
Can't
is
we all get
just,
along?
I know,
We
she's
hope.
just like really out of her depths here. If she wants to come back for season 2, maybe she doesn't. But if she does want to, she needs to get in the mix. Like, we're
Yeah.
not saying you have to like be fighting, but you need to be friends. We need to see you like going to coffee and like trying to like get some gossip about another housewife. We need to see you like go on a double date with one of the Jerrys and Jared. Like we need to see
Right.
you mingling with the other
Even just
ladies a little bit.
Rosie and her normal husband. Like
Yeah,
they're
but they need to
young, they're
branch out away from
true.
each other. We can't
That
just
is
only have scenes of them together, you know?
that is true.
Liz and her husband selling their boat, I did
No,
feel bad. That was kind of sad.
man.
I also just like love Liz so much. I just think she's so funny and she
That's
is
so
like
funny.
a voice of reason.
She, that's actually crazy for you to say
You don't think so?
Not really, no.
Okay, why? Why?
I don't know. It's just she to me is like this weird character who's a Dolo Meredith Marks mix, and it's really hard for me.
Like to connect with her?
Yes. I just feel like she's putting on a little bit.
Well, you have to a little bit, but I think she's like a nice, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like I think
Yeah.
she
I
wants
think
to have
she's
fun.
nice. I think she's nice. I think she's putting on like a little harder, maybe of an exterior, like trying to be a little too. Even Alicia in the last episode, like this is fucking Rhode Island. Welcome to Rhode Island. I'm like relax, like calm down a little
Yeah,
bit.
I could see that. But even at the end of the episode, when I think they were talking to Brian, Liz was like, listen, regardless of Joellen, you think she's like an angel, devil, good, bad, whatever, you can't
Mhm.
get mad at her. It's not her fault you're in this situation. It's your fault, Brian. Like, you
Right.
can't take it out on Joellen. So I do feel like she tries to, like, see from every
That's
angle.
true.
And, like, she does, like, pick a side. And I don't think she's picking, like, wrong sides, you know?
Yeah. I just feel like she's too easy. It's like, okay, I'd
You
like to
want her to
see.
work for you want her to work for your
Yeah,
love.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, okay, like Liz is like the chosen one, so we all have to
Yeah.
love her. Like, no, I don't love her yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little hard to get.
That's me though. I hate people before I like them. Like, really, it's like most people like people before they dislike them. I'm the opposite.
Nikki, put that on some merch. I hate people before I like them. Ain't that the truth? Oh my
Is that
God.
you?
What do you mean? You just said that.
No, I know, but do you feel that way? No, I know. I know.
No,
Look, Dory, I know.
no, I don't hate people before I like them.
Yeah, I
I don't
think,
think so.
yeah, I'm a hater. But I love you guys.
But you know I am an enemies to lovers. Like that is
Mm,
my
your
like
trope.
my
Hmm.
trope, my truest friendships is
Look at
enemies to
us.
lovers because
We are
that's what I'm
enemies
saying.
to
I don't
lovers.
no, even Sarah, like our other best friend Sarah, I literally like bullied her until she just like became my best friend. You know what I mean? I ate her lunch every day at school. You know that, right?
I do. What was it about her lunch? Like, why?
Well, I think now she probably realized that when she got older, like, oh,
You were just flirting with her?
I just like my family wasn't giving me lunch. Like I was like the homeless kid. I wasn't. Mom, you know I love you. I'm just kidding. But like I just wanted a sandwich. I didn't
Yeah.
want hot lunch, you know?
Hmm.
I just
Hmm.
wanted a homemade sandwich.
And you just wiggled your way right, and you're like,
Yep.
Sarah, that looks pretty good. Can I have
Literally
half?
every day I'm like, Sarah, that sandwich looks good. Give me a bite. And then I start showing up for dinner and then I never
Right.
leave.
Give me Gibbler.
I was a
And now
cockroach in
she's
that family.
literally secondhand married into the family.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Love you for it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I feel like that's all I got on Rory. And since I don't have notes or an outline, you guys, I can't like really look to anything. I feel so
Yeah.
lost
I mean,
without my notes. Yeah, it was really the Brian was like the biggest part of it. And also Joellen. First of all, sorry, two things. One, when she said to Rilla, does it look like Brian goes to the gym? Instantly iconic.
epic. I don't know what I've done to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio. That is on par with that.
No, like incredible work, Joellen. And then also her confessional of doing the timeline. She's like, all right, where do we start? 111
Do you know where
pizza
we met
at.
her for the summer house timeline? If she could break that all down for
I
us.
know. I don't know if you're going to get this reference, but I
Try
said
me.
on Threads that Joe Ellen needs to do the famous Marissa Tomei monologue from My Cousin Vinny
Nope.
when she's like,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
when she's like in the courtroom. Oh my
Yes.
God. She just like the way she talks and like when she did her whole monologue
Oh,
in her confessional, I was like,
yep.
this is incredible.
Nailed it.
Incredible work, Joellen.
And that
Nailed.
is
And
her.
like that was off the cuff for her, for sure. Like that's just her, I think.
Yeah. Her literally human calendar in her head.
Yes. I love. Oh no, I'm obsessed. Yeah. She's like, what
Yeah.
else do you want to
She's
know?
on my top now. Can you
Yay. Oh
believe
my God,
it? I
I'm so
normally don't
excited.
flip like that.
That's me. Yeah, I flip every episode. Oh, speaking of flipping, I do want to just publicly apologize for last year shitting on Carl, like just all the time, like calling him a loser, because I was so wrong. I feel so bad about it. He's such a sweet man. He's such an
Yeah.
angel. He's literally the best. I've
He
flipped
actually,
on.
it's genuine. Yeah.
It's genuine. He's a great person. I am so happy for him. I wish him all the success with softball. He'll never hear this, but I had to clear my conscience
No, he
because
put
I
in the
felt bad
work
about it.
and he is a
Yeah.
good human. He's doing good
Yeah, he's a good
things.
human. Totally. All right. Well, on that note, should we
Kick it?
get back to our family?
Yeah, I guess so. I have to go watch The Dark Wizard, and you guys should too.
Oh, get back to the old wife and kids.
And on that note,
That's us. Yeah. Well, guys, if you like what you saw, like what you heard, please engage with, this episode. We would really appreciate it. Send it to a friend. If we post any clips, share those. It makes such a big difference when, even if you just like, repost, comment, even if it's just like an emoji, it all helps spread the content, spreads the cause of our tiny little podcast. We appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys Monday. We'll throw in whatever we missed there. Comment.
yep. And maybe we'll see you again next, I don't know, say Wednesday? Maybe.
TBD. Bye,
Love you guys.
guys. Love
Bye.
ya.